Cops are tasked with upholding the law, but what happens when legal professionals challenge their actions? Here are 4 times when cops who got educated by lawyers.
Fell recently, and I did see that the screen popped up. There was notifications, but I haven't looked at it quite yet.
Okay. So this is
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
okay.
This is Leah Owens, an assistant state attorney. On April 5th, 2022, officers from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office tried to pull over Jacksonville's renowned rapper Charles Jones, who goes by the rap name of Julio, allegedly for having black tints on his vehicle's windows. When the cops initially tried pulling him over in a traffic stop, he ignored the instructions of the police and went on accelerating his vehicle for 3 blocks. Watch how the encounter unravels once Mr. Fulio pulls over his car.
Stop reaching! Move! Stop moving!
Get your hands up! Get your hands up!
Stop! Stop reaching! Roll the window down! Roll the window down!
Backseat passenger, roll your window down. Put your hands out, man.
Hey man, listen! Hands out! Hands out! Turn around! Turn around! Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back.
The cops pointed their weapons at Mr. Fulio since the police suspected that he was trying to run away from the police. Mr. Fulio and 2 other men in the car were detained and handcuffed while the car was searched. Mr. Fulio informed the police that there was a gun in the car, which was subsequently seized. Watch what happens when Assistant State Attorney Miss Leah Owens arrives on the scene.
Fell recently, and I did see that the screen popped up. There was notifications, but I haven't looked at it quite yet.
Yeah, I know.
134, I'll be ready to check back. December 18, starting at 35, which I'll available.
So this is
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
okay.
Over 238. We mobile to 35 on that B388 went over for 134.
I want you to be laying on the door. Whose key is this, bro?
That's my running key. What's going on?
Alright, so I ain't want to bring it up. I know you're going to be upset. Mitch, there's some texts I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's going to take?
Not that long. Depends on you. They just going to ask what you know about what happened to him, bro. That's all it is.
That you can put that key back in my car. Can I talk to my auntie? Can I get her
Well,
number?
your mom didn't know whose key this was.
That's my running key. Can I talk to my auntie just real quick, get her number? Because I don't want right there.
Your phone's going with you.
And who that is hopping in my car?
Your mom said her last name is Rabnell.
Okay.
Your mom was on the phone. I was talking to her. I was like, So Natrina was gonna take the car, but she didn't have a good license. So your mom told me to let her take the car. So she gonna move around the corner to her house, and then she gonna take it wherever she gotta take it.
I'm gonna get from the detective thing.
So this was happening. You got both your phones, so we can let you call once she get you situated. That makes sense?
Can she she can't down? She gonna obviously she can't trail me up there or nothing because I don't want to just be sitting up there.
I got you. I'm gonna put this in your pocket, guys. All right, you want me to put that in his property? Yeah, just put it. All right, head down. Okay.
Upon arriving at the scene of the traffic stop, Miss Owens looked inside Fulio's car and advised the officers to make an arrest. She clarified that she did not search anything, put on gloves, or touch any item in the vehicle. She merely looked inside. A deputy grabbed Mr. Fulio by his hoodie, slammed his head against the side of a car, and yelled at him to stop resisting. Mr. Fulio was charged with the third-degree felony of fleeing or attempting to elude a law enforcement officer. If you think these were the only cops who got educated by lawyers, wait until you watch this next case.
The warrants that you all have are for his person.
That's correct.
And for his vehicle.
That's correct.
So he has given the phone that's on his person.
Okay, I have video of him handing the phone to you, you handing the phone to her. It's in the satchel right now.
Yeah, you all do have that, but that is not on. When you all
no, I'm not here at the courthouse with Brian.
That was not on his person. So you all are not entitled to that.
This is attorney Victor Ravel. On February 23, 2017, attorney Victor Ravel, accompanied by Megan Garcia, was departing from the court with their client Lloyd Edwards in regards to seeking protection from a refuse order filed by Mr. Edwards' wife, Jasmine. Mr. Revel was handed 2 of the 3 cell phones that Mr. Edwards possessed as they left the court premises. Mr. Edward and the attorneys met Officer Ashworth and several other cops from the Blount County Sheriff's Office who were there to present the search warrant for Mr. Edwards' vehicle and personal search. Watch how the interaction unravels.
I'm from the Sheriff's Office.
Do you have any other weapons on your person at this time that I need to know about? RC?
No, sir.
No,
I do in the car.
Okay. What do you have in the automobile?
A small pistol.
Okay. Your vehicle is also part of this search. Okay. So I'm going to have to ask you, do you have the keys to your automobile?
Yes, sir.
I need the keys to your automobile right now. Okay. Let me pat you down, make sure you don't have any other weapon. Just for your safety and ours. Okay. Just hang tight, we'll get all this resolved.
The warrants that you all have are for his person.
That's correct.
And for his vehicle.
That's correct.
So he has given the phone that's on his person.
Okay, I have video of him handing the phone to you, you handing the phone to her. It's in the satchel right now.
Yeah, you all do have that, but that is not on. When you all
no, I'm not here at the courthouse with Brian.
That was not on his person. So you all are not entitled to that.
Okay. Well, all right then. We'll go the other route to get that other phone.
Jasmine claimed that Mr. Edward has been abusing her and their daughter, and the mobile phones contain evidence of it. However, according to Mr. Ravel, the phones carried proof that supported Mr. Edwards' innocence. The warrant can only allow to search Mr. Edwards' immediate condition and his vehicle, not his phones, as he has already handed them over to the attorneys, and the warrant did not mention searching of the phone. Watch how the interaction proceeds.
Okay, we're standing here and we have it on video that he handed his cell phone to his attorney, one, and they handed it to another, and it's in the satchel that is right here.
Well, are we being detained?
At this moment in time,
they're not denying it. We have it on video.
I'm going to detain you until we determine the next course of action. Give me just a minute.
Well, I have this person and vehicle.
I'm going to turn this off. I don't know what it just done.
Okay. Okay. We either need the phone out of the satchel, or we will have to detain you and get a search warrant to get the phone.
So you're going to okay. Well, we're not going to give you we're not going to give you anything that's on our person that you don't have a right to. So if you detain us, you have to have there's certain constitutional safeguards to do that. But if you're going to detain us, then hey, we're not going to run. So, and you all are telling us we are being detained. Is that right, Officer Ratt?
Time right now, you are being detained. Now, they determine.
Okay, you both are under arrest for obstructing government operations.
Obstructing government operations.
That's correct.
Mr. Ashworth.
This is definitely an unlawful arrest. But we're under arrest. We're under arrest.
Mr. Revel and Miss Garcia are handcuffed and arrested on the scene as they refuse to surrender the phones. Mr. Revel immediately labels the arrest to be unlawful. Watch how the interaction ends.
Yeah, it's real right.
I'm not sure you're in trouble for it.
Sir, if you would, around and make sure you don't have no weapon on you.
Of course not.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
We have it on video.
We have not broken the law. So if you're arresting us, I'm being arrested for obstructing government operations.
That's correct.
Let me take out this right here.
If you don't mind, take them copies. That way they'll.
Real nice. Y'all want to arrest two lawyers for this charge? You sure you are?
Are you subject to the law?
I am subject to the law.
Under arrest.
Okay. And this is, who are you?
I'm Sue Ashworth.
Sue Ashworth?
That's correct. And this is Brian Ratliff.
And you're arresting us under her orders?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Deputy Ratliff, yes, I want to make sure that you know from our position was that this search warrant, this warrant was given to him after he gave us some things for us to use in his defense. And so we did not do anything to keep you all from doing you all's job. Now, if you all want to take this satchel and go through and do it, we're not preventing you from
doing a search warrant on the car. I'm out here just.
From the moment he's entered the courthouse, he's been under surveillance.
Yeah.
Okay. For the reasons of this search warrant. All right. I'm sitting here and watched you and him and her.
Can't wait to get about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be ready.
You looked up. As a matter of fact, you did look up at the camera 2 or 3 times. He pulled the phone out and handed it to you. You handed it back to him. He was fooling with, I'm guessing, a password. And after a short period of time, he handed it back to you. You handed it to her. She put it in here. Okay? That is evidence for this search warrant.
And you agree with me that you all served this search warrant subsequent to that, after that, right?
Yeah.
After we left out the building.
Yes.
Mr. Revel and Miss Garcia tried to argue for their rights, but the cops charged them. Later, both Mr. Revel and Miss Garcia were acquitted, and all the charges were dropped, proving that the cops were wrong. Later, Miss Revel and Miss Garcia filed a civil lawsuit against the officers involved. If you think this was the maximum entitled cops can be educated by lawyers, then probably you aren't aware of this next case.
Is that the reason why you opened my door like that?
Yes. For my safety, I can't see back there.
Okay, but you had to get my permission to do that.
No, sir.
Do you have a warrant to do that?
No, sir. I did not go into your vehicle. I just looked inside.
Okay, we'll figure. We'll settle that later.
This is a YouTuber who is a legal expert. On January 5th, 2020, deputies from the Phoenix Police Department pulled over the YouTuber by the side of the road. Initially, it seems to be a normal traffic stop. However, things are about to escalate. Watch how the encounter proceeds.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Back window roll down?
No, I'm good. I can roll. I can keep it like this.
Is there anything back there?
No.
Are there any people back there? Okay.
I didn't give you permission to do that, man.
Alrighty, sir. So, do you have any idea why I pulled you over? Okay, I'm Officer Goldsmith with Phoenix Police Department.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Is that the reason why you opened my door like that?
Yes. For my safety, I can't see back there.
Okay, but you had to get my permission to do that.
No, sir.
Do you have a warrant to do that?
No, sir. I did not go into your vehicle. I just looked inside.
Okay. We'll figure. We'll settle that later. But
do you have your driver's license with you?
No, I do not have a license.
You don't have a driver's license?
I turned it back in. I don't need a license. This is not a commercial vehicle.
This is not a commercial vehicle?
No, it's not, and I'm not operating in the commercial capacity.
Is it registered in the state of Arizona or anywhere else?
As a matter of fact, I turned that back in as well. I'm gonna have my girlfriend go in my glove compartment. Got some paperwork to show you. Go ahead.
Okay.
And why did you pull me over?
You don't have a valid registration, sir.
Okay, and we already established that it's not required that I'm not operating as a commercial vehicle, correct?
In the state of Arizona, you have to have a valid registration to have a vehicle on the roadway. You also have to provide me with identification.
I don't have to, unless I committed a crime.
In the state of Arizona, you do. If I pull you over for a traffic infraction, you do have to.
And what's the traffic infraction?
You have no valid registration.
Okay. Did I commit a crime?
That's not a crime. It's a civil matter.
Okay. So if I don't commit a crime, I'm not required. Hold on.
You are committing a crime now.
What crime is that?
Not providing me with a ID or driver's license.
The officer alleges that the driver is liable to show his driver's license since he has been involved in this traffic stop due to a traffic violation. However, the driver in return argues that he is not liable to demonstrate it since he hasn't committed any crime. However, according to the law, the driver is liable to show his license. Watch how the interaction proceeds.
So a crime is when you injure someone.
No. A crime per the state of Arizona. You gotta understand here. It sounds like you're working off of constitutional law, right? I'm working off of state law.
And your job is to uphold what?
The Constitution.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm not here to hassle you, dude. If that was the case, if I was here to, cause you any kind of grief or hassle you, I would just would have taken you out of the car.
And then now you're talking about civil lawsuits when you do that.
Is that a passport?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about giving it to you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give it to you, but just for the record, is your Axon on and recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna put mine right here because it's on and recording as well as my glasses.
Perfect.
All right. What I will do as a courtesy to you, I give you I verify who I am.
Perfect.
Right. Here's the proof that I've turned in my license plate. Okay. Back to the DMV because I'm no longer contracted with them so I don't operate in a commercial capacity. Here's another paper. I turned in my driver's license.
Okay.
I gave it back to the DMV. I don't use this vehicle for commercial purpose. That's why I have my plate that says for non-commercial use only. When you get a license plate at the DMV, it's required that you get that, or you're under the assumption that you're operating in a commercial capacity.
Okay.
If I was an Uber driver, I'm gonna need that.
You would need your
because I'm operating, I'm using it, I'm transporting passengers and stuff like that.
Okay.
But for my own private car to go from A to B, I don't need that.
Okay.
The driver claims that the driver's license statute does not apply to him since he is driving a personal vehicle rather than a commercial one. Watch how the encounter ends.
Unfortunately, state law says you do. Even if you're not.
What ARS statute was that?
I would have to go look it up. I don't know statute by heart.
Please give it to me.
Like I said, I'm not here to hassle you.
No, I understand.
I'm not here to hassle you. I'm just letting you know.
I will ask you to show me those laws if you telling me
this
that's
one.
The law.
Yes, it's called Operator Failure 1595 Bravo. Operator Failure to provide ID.
Operator. That's what. That's the
You're operating this vehicle.
I am not operating this vehicle.
What are you doing in it?
I am traveling in this vehicle. If you look up the Arizona revised statutes, operator says it's a person that operates a motor vehicle on the highway for commercial purposes.
Okay.
So an operator, like a bus operator, anything to do with traffic is commercial.
I'm not a traffic guru, and I'm not here to hassle you.
But I've done my research. That's all I'm saying.
I am going to tell you that you're probably going to get pulled over multiple times, and you probably already do.
This is my first time, and it's been when did I turn that in?
10/28.
Highway Patrol in California got behind me, nothing. So you're the first, man. So congratulations.
Okay. Well, I would have to read what operator says. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Oh.
Because we have calls to get to, and we're quite busy.
Okay.
I'm not here to hassle you and write you tickets and take you out of the car. Just letting you know that from what I operate by, this is not valid. Alrighty?
Yeah, so your job is to operate traffic. If somebody's speeding and stuff like that.
Or no registration.
Expired tags.
Expired tag or no tags.
Oh, see, but I don't have a state plate.
Yes, you don't.
So that's therefore not contracted, so it's not required. Okay. That's why I gave it back. But that's why I got rid of it.
Well, this is kind of the same thing as you getting a Sharpie.
There's no kind of.
You getting a Sharpie.
Is it the same thing
you
or
getting a Sharpie. I'm just letting you know, hey, you get another officer that is kind of more of a stickler about traffic, that they could possibly write you tickets and, you know, pull you out of the car for providing me this.
I used to be a truck driver, so I know the commercial flow pretty good.
Okay.
So
and
I used to have
I'm sure
light.
if you had a commercial driver's license, you probably know more about traffic than I do. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm the police officer, so I know blah blah blah. That's not what I'm here to do.
Right.
All right, brother. Well, safe travels. Okay. Just letting you know, you can possibly be pulled over again. All righty.
I understand your curiosity, man. Hey, you're a citizen guy. Hey, you uphold the Constitution today, man. I appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right.
The driver was allowed to leave. Subsequently, the deputy warned that he might be cited for driving without a license in the future. If you think this was the last cop who got educated by a lawyer, then probably you haven't seen this next case.
I'm not.
Ma'am, I'm talking. Would you like to give me your ID or go to jail?
No.
You don't want to give me your ID?
I'm not going to give you my ID.
Okay, well, come on. Put your shoes on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Yes.
You are not getting me out of my car.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
On January 16th, 2017, officers from the Guntersville Police Department, including a lieutenant, responded to a call regarding a woman named Christy Landry, a resident, slumbering inside a car near a park in Guntersville, Alabama. Watch what happens when they approach her.
You're required to give me your ID when I ask for it, okay? Under Title 15.
I am taking a nap because I'm off
Do you
of
wanna go
work
jail?
right now. I live in town.
Okay, would you
I'm not
Ma'am,
going to
I'm talking. Would you like to give me your ID or go to jail?
No.
You don't want to give me your ID?
I'm not going to give you my ID.
Okay, well, come on. Put your shoes on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Yes.
You are not getting me out of my car.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You are not.
Don't resist me.
No. Why
Listen
is
to
he
me.
doing this?
Listen to me.
Are you about to break my elbow?
You listen to me, okay? I've asked you for your ID. You've told me
Would
no.
you talk to me? I'm telling you
told
who
you
I am.
not to.
It doesn't matter
Yes, ma'am.
what my card says.
Okay, give me your ID.
Is this how y'all treat
we have
people?
the right to identify you, okay? There's people been calling.
Well, they've been calling. I've been here for.
If you let me
I'm
explain,
taking my lunch break.
You let me explain to you what we got the call on and why we're starting to investigate this, okay? Can you let me just explain?
Yeah, sure.
People have called and said that you've been laying in this car for 4 hours.
4 hours?
Listen to me. We don't know anything until we get here, identify you, and see if everything's okay. This officer's asked for your identification. You're supposed to.
I'm sitting here.
You're supposed to provide
I'm not
that.
supposed to provide that because I'm sitting in my property. Okay.
You're on city property.
Okay, I am a part of the city too.
Ma'am, why are you?
You just woke me up.
Right.
What do you expect?
We didn't know that you've been here asleep for 4 hours or 4 minutes
haven't
or 4
been.
seconds. It doesn't matter.
I was listening to Sean Hannity for about 15 minutes, then I went to sleep.
Do you want to give us
I did
ID?
not sleep. No, I don't. I don't want to give you my ID.
You're supposed to identify yourself.
Take
He's
a
asked you for
nap.
identification. He's asked you for identification.
What if I'm walking? Would you approach me and tell me that that's strange?
If something got called in that you were acting strange, then yes,
I'm
we would have to
strangely
investigate it.
sleeping in my car.
Ma'am, we have to
I
investigate
can
the
be
call.
here till after sunset. I know this.
Exactly, and now that you've been asked to identify yourself, we need you to identify yourself.
Who are you?
Provide us. I'm Officer Young with Guntersville Police Department.
So I have to identify myself because I'm sleeping in my car.
Okay, let me talk to her. Let me talk to her just a second. What's your first name, man?
My name is Christy.
Okay, Christy, I'm Lieutenant Case. Okay. Here's the deal. We've got a call on you, okay? I don't know how they do things in the state of Louisiana.
When I'm sleeping.
Listen, okay, if you're sleeping in the parks, we have a city ordinance against that. So here's what I'm telling you, okay? We're gonna ID who you are. If you fail to ID who you are, we're gonna place you under arrest, okay? So I mean, that's just as simple as it comes. Okay, I'm being real polite to you. You haven't been unpolite to me. I'm just telling you, we've got a call who you on you on a welfare check. Okay, we have a city ordinance against loitering in the parks. If you're sleeping in your vehicle in the parks, it's loitering. It's a city ordinance. We have a right to issue a citation for that. All right. Like I said, you may be from Louisiana. Laws may be different, but right now you're in Guntersville, Alabama.
If somebody walked up to my car.
Okay. Here's the thing. You're in a city park.
The cops suspect her for loitering and consequently ask her to identify herself. She is threatened by Lieutenant Case to show her ID or otherwise she'll be arrested and put in jail. Watch how the encounter follows.
I would see that they're sleeping and I'd leave them.
No, ma'am. We have a city ordinance against that.
I would have been out there sleeping. Is that against the law?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Well,
it's
awake is not against the law.
Loitering in the parks, yes, ma'am. Here's the thing that's about to happen.
Who called?
You can subpoena that through the court. You're about to be booked under.
I can subpoena that through the
You're
court.
you're about to be booked under Jane Doe, okay?
Oh, he wants to book me before I find anything else out.
So it's your options. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Either provide ID, give us your name and birthday.
What? Don't you understand?
No, ma'am.
Investigating.
Right, this is part of our investigation.
Upset at me because I'm
not getting upset with you.
I still have a little bit of time before I have to go home.
No, ma'am. You're about. Okay, here's what's about.
Inducing this.
Here's what's about to happen. You're about to be placed under arrest. Your car's going to be impounded. You're going to be booked under Jane Doe. We're going to send your fingerprints off to the FBI. It could take 30, 60, 90 days to come back. You'll be in jail and no bond until then. So it's your option, man. Like I said, I've been real polite to you. That's all I'm asking is for either your ID or your name and date of birth. Nothing on you, then we'll leave.
216, 1027, Alabama.
I just wish y'all would just listen.
I did listen to you, ma'am. I did listen to you, ma'am, and I've explained.
Broke my. He took me by the arm, Mr.
You're lucky you're already under arrest, ma'am.
Why would I be under arrest?
For obstruction of governmental operations.
Obstruction, y'all bothered me.
No, ma'am. We responded to a call out here.
From here on out, I need to be able to sleep in my car when I need to.
You're also going to be trespassed from all Gunnersville City parks today, okay?
You guys are pushing it.
No, ma'am, I'm not. I have a right to trespass anybody from our city park.
Why are you going to trespass me? I'm in my car.
Doesn't matter. I have a right to do that. Just like if you own a business.
Out of spite? Aren't you on? Good Lord, really? I just want a real investigation, not sleeping with my dang Kleenex right here, my plate of food that I had earlier.
Okay.
I mean, it's obvious that I'm a freaking picnicking.
Well, we don't know if you're passed out drunk or if you're passed out high or you're what. It doesn't matter. Exactly. So is she current negative? Okay. Do you got anything else for her or anything?
She just needs to leave.
Okay. You need to leave the parks and not return, okay? If you return back, you'll be placed under arrest for criminal trespassing.
I'm not.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Give me that in writing.
I don't have to, ma'am. It's on video.
Give me that in writing.
Have a good day, ma'am. You've been told. Please leave.
What is your name again?
It's Lieutenant Case. Please leave or you're going to be placed under arrest. Lieutenant Case.
Lieutenant Case?
Leave or you're going to be placed under arrest, ma'am.
See, y'all are just upset now.
I'm not upset by anything, ma'am.
Lieutenant Case.
You're lucky you're not already going. I tell you what, y'all want to go ahead and just take her for the obstruction anyway?
Yeah. Stop, you're under arrest.
Miss Landry was arrested following this interaction and was charged with obstruction of justice, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Her father, Buddy Caldwell, criticized the cops on the charges they filed on her daughter publicly in an interview. He argued that the charges must be dropped. There are rumors that Miss Landry received a settlement for these charges from the police department. However, the proceedings of this case remain unknown. It's just to see entitled cops getting educated by lawyers. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.